Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm putting new fuel lines on the Caterpillar 10, and I've got, you can see some copper lines mocked up in here. And a few of you may be wondering why these funny looking spirals are in each one. A good portion of you probably already know why those are there and the purpose that they serve, but in case you don't, or if you just think, hey, it looks a lot like he's building a still under that, I assure you that's not what I'm doing. But let me get the fuel tank out of the way, and I'll explain why you want to put those funny looking spirals in those lines and how important it really is to do so. So this is the setup as I have it plumbed on this tractor, and the fuel tank on this machine has two outlets on the bottom, this one here at the front and this one here at the rear, and of course both of these lines have to tee into a single line before they can go on to the carburetor. So the reason I put these spirals in each line is because these are copper, and copper is very susceptible to engine vibrations. Over time, if not dampened properly, those vibrations can cause this material to fatigue. It will then crack or break off altogether, and then of course you have a fuel leak on your hands. So these spirals act as a dampener that helps the line to absorb those vibrations and last considerably longer. And I'll show you real quick the easiest and quickest way I've found to put those spirals in those lines. Of course, having nice tubing benders always makes life easier, but honestly, to do those 360-degree spirals, this old spring has been about the best tool I've ever had. It's out of the back of a Minneapolis Moline 3-point lift assembly. If any of you guys have ever had one of those apart, you're probably recognizing this right now, but I'll use this old scrap piece of copper just to show you. I like this spring because it's heavy duty, yet the coils are close enough together that even this small 1/4-inch copper line cannot fit between them. And you just spiral it around between the coils, and they have a tight enough spacing to them that your offset is just about right, and it gives you a nice circular bend in just a little bit of time, and it works very well. So anything you can find that's about like this, any kind of old heavy piece of spring, works great with that light duty copper line. So that is how those goofy looking spirals end up in those lines like that. And I've used this old spring to also bend steel line all the way up to 3/8 diameter brake line. It's really been a handy item to have kicking around the shop. So guys, if this video was not informative, then I at least hope it was mildly entertaining. As always, like and subscribe, and I thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.